Well, U.S. and Mexican authorities have uncovered an extensive drug smuggling tunnel that went under the border around one of the busiest crossings in the country. It's a story NewsNation has covered extensively, digging into the ways cartels try to avoid detection on both sides of the border. This is just the latest attempt thwarted by authorities. Correspondent Jorge Ventura is live in San Antonio with the details. So, Jorge, what did they find inside?
Well, Kelly, Border Patrol agents and the San Diego sector were able to uncover a massive drug smuggling tunnel from Tijuana, Mexico, connected all the way to Otay Mesa. It's an area in San Diego just across the border, and authorities say that that tunnel was fully engineered and equipped with electricity, lighting, and ventilation. Authorities believe that that tunnel could have been used by criminal organizations to smuggle large amounts of drugs into the United States, going completely undetected. Now, here are the moments that Mexican authorities raided a home in Tijuana and found the tunnel's entry point. The tunnel, which Border Patrol agents say stretched more than 2,900 feet, was still under active construction, but already included a track system for moving large shipments. They say that it ran directly underneath the Otay Mesa port of entry, one of the busiest commercial border crossings in the United States. Agents also found makeshift barricades inside, possibly designed to slow them down. The vice president of U.S. Border Patrol Council says that Mexican drug cartels are usually behind these type of drug smuggling tunnels.
Many times they've been utilizing that tunnel already. They've just been doing upgrades to it. So there's no way to tell whether some of these tunnels, no matter when you detect them and how far along they are or completed or what else they want to put into these structures, how much they've already used it, even though in many people's eyes it's not fully completed.
And U.S. Border Patrol agents in the San Diego sector say that they will dismantle that drug smuggling tunnel by pouring gallons of concrete in it and making sure that it's no longer could be useful in the future, Kelly.
Wow. So, Jorge, this does sound like a big hit to the cartels. With so many tunnels, though, already found in this region, what do authorities say about a larger pattern now in play?
So for agents in the San Diego sector, this is their 96th drug tunnel that they've been able to uncover just since 1993. Now, agents say that when it comes to these operations of uncovering and dismantling these tunnels, they do huge blows to the cartel's drug smuggling business, costing cartels potentially millions of dollars. But that risk is worth the return. Cartels behind these tunnels operate with seemingly unlimited resources, pouring money into high-tech underground infrastructure.
And it's going to have to take cooperation from both agencies, both on the United States side and on the Mexican side of the border as well, to be able to move forward and see what cartel is involved, how many individuals are involved, and see what they can dismantle of this criminal network.
And despite uncovering that large-scale drug tunnel that already had 1,000 feet already underneath the United States, authorities in the San Diego sector believe there are still many more hidden beneath the surface, Kelly.
Wow, certainly a fascinating story. All right, Jorge Ventura, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.